Welcome back to Rig Racing, everybody. Today we have a special episode. I am on my way to Marysville, Ohio. Out here at one of the centers, they have a Marysville Toy Show, Toy and Hobby Show, I believe it is, going on out here. So it's a little bit different than slot cars, but if I happen to get lucky and find some slot cars out there, so be it. But I'm going to take some video, talk to some people, find out what this toy show is about, because they do it twice a year. So I thought I would come out here, take some videos, and bring you all with me. So buckle up, enjoy the ride, and here we go to the Marysville Toy Show. So now we're at the fairgrounds. Have to walk all the way back here. It's a long walk to where I parked. Hopefully it'll be worth it. An overview of what this looks like. Very big pole building. I used to race RC cars in one of these buildings. There's a ton of people here, a ton of vendors, 2 buildings. So you can find pretty much anything you're looking for here. I haven't found anything as far as slot car related goes yet. There's tons of comics. One-offs. This. Dolls, toys of all kinds. I got that Texaco and a small one that I won from the slot track races from Bart, the MMS. This is cool. Dollhouse.
Really nice.
Dungeon dice. Pretty cool. I'm just doing the kind of a quick lap around the outside. You can see it's mostly die-cast collectibles, things like that. Some models. Wow, that's cool. Indiana Jones set. What do you want? Is this for sale too? The Indiana Jones. What is that scene set? How much is this?
I have 60 on this.
60? Did you make it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I built this.
Well done.
Like 3 years ago, and nobody's wanted it because it takes up too much space.
Well, it's a good corner piece though, but yeah, I get it. Nice. That was pretty cool. Made his own diorama. Selling that for $60. And we have most of the models. Which is pretty much what I thought. It was going to be pretty much a hobby show. I mean, this row, this guy here has a ton of models. There's some rigs, mixers, trailers, a little bit of everything down there. If you're into models. Pop code. I never understood those yet. It's a little bit after my time, I guess. A bunch of cool 3D printed stuff here. This is all probably ran off the printers. Nice job lighting them up though. $15, $12, $10. Cheaper. It's nice. Prints are great. I mean, take a peek, right? No blemishes. Well, I guess there is some blemishes. So take a look at your prints. Oh, that was cool. action figures. Mostly Hot Wheels, die casts. Excuse me. Old timers, like the indies, those are cool.
It's complete with boxes will be
Good.
it's actually pretty clean.
Here's your first gaming system area that I've seen.
It's an original.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's been
Oh,
open.
She could be in a pink dress if she's
It's been open because they did do like rips.
look.
uh,
You want that?
Oh, really?
that would be cool. Erica, if you're watching, there you go. That should be a good album to get.
You want that?
Yeah,
Does she look cute? I
we got most of them.
technically tested it. Sweetheart.
Doesn't hurt to look through albums, even though I don't own a record player anymore. That cool. How you doing? Star Wars figures, some more Popco stuff. This table's busy. We got some more Matchbox. Oh, still, oh, excuse me, sir. That's quite all right. Yeah, those are cool. Not really a collector, so except for slot cars, I guess you could call it. I mean, I'm not even a collector of that. I'm more of a racer. Well, look at these. 59 Ford hardtop. Must be die cast. Oh, excuse me. More comics. Whole comic section. Spend your afternoon just going through comics. Nice. If you're a toy collector, here you are. $32. I always like the Nightmare Before Christmas. I just like the whole score.
Grab a card, and if you ever decide you want something,
So I'm sorry, I'm jumping back and forth from outside to inside just so I can complete the outside lap. So you can see where we're at, right? I mean, I'm on the other side, made it halfway down there. So mostly it's all toys and Hot Wheels and die casts. I mean, this thing's pretty cool, right? I would put that on my track. I don't have a built layout track like that yet, though, so. Here you go. My brother-in-law, Joe. He had G.I. Joe collection that unfortunately burned up in a house fire before he had a chance to take repossession of it from his mother. 50, 35, 120 for the pilot. It's pretty cool to see all these. Hey. Oh, here we go. 440X2. Mustang kit for $25. Extractions. There's a white Thunderjet. Another white Thunderjet Ultra G though. But these are the ones that I started off with. I'm not a big fan of white though. It's an old Mopar, another Dodge, Charger, and a Challenger. These are cool, huh? I don't have a 24 scale track anymore around me to even go run these. I have a scale electric track that I set up around the Christmas tree every year. And what do we have here? Look at that, a Ford J just sitting in the box. $85. That is pretty cool. I'm admiring the Ford J, I have to admit.
Keep you home playing with it tonight.
Oh, I know. I have one. That's the problem. But I see him in a box. I'm like,
It's not a reproduction
oh, I see. Yeah.
box or anything. That's all.
All right, back to recording. I had to stop because I ran into some slot cars. I showed them to you there and then talked to the guy a little bit about them, but they're kind of pricey. Star Wars X-Wing. I never had that one as a kid. Oh, here we go. These are AFX. Those are a little bit of mismatch, but I like that Indy there. And then back to diecast. Whole tables and tables and tables of die-cast. Picture frames, 3D prints. Those are waist-high 3D prints. Those take probably 18, 20 hours to print those, even on a new fast printer. A lot of people here. Cool. You guys aren't here, you're missing it. More models for $5. Probably open. There's one that's half built. Be great on a layout there. Those are cool. Punch. Cutthroat comics. Signed pictures. Tommy Chong. Flash Gordon. Duke Boyd. No way, Wilton Shatner. Cool. Autographed. They're all autographed. Tons of Star Wars.
Hang on, I'm coming that way.
Cars, toys, plushies. It's like trains.
They're size 14.
There you go, dollar Hot Wheels. That's good. Some kiddo has 50 cents in his pocket and wants a Hot Wheel. Everything around here is $90. I'm glad to see somebody has one for $1. I have a Lionel train on my shelf that I had from when I was a kid, but I lost the caboose, or I mean the tender. I need to find one that matches it just so I have it matching. I forget the number though. Sorry about the camera movements. I am dodging people as I'm walking around looking at stuff. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Frankenberry. Yeah, I remember that. G.I. Joe. All-terrain vehicle. telling you, there's a lot of G.I. Joe stuff here, Joe. Sorry about the zoomed in, I just noticed. And this is all trinkets. Okay, let's go around the horn and we'll try it again. On the other side.
He would go the opposite.
Kids like the 3D print stuff.
You've got a lot to see, buddy.
I know, isn't it? Oh,
It's all Hot Wheels. Yeah, I remember that. Those are cool. Nice. Side over here is nothing but die cast on his whole table. But you could see this is die cast heaven if you're into that. Some more models. Oh, look at these. 30 bucks. Man, they used to be like $1.50. Where did the time go? $30. Wow. Comets brought me back. Used to build them when I was that tall. Oh, here's a bunch of Star Wars stuff. About the same. Army men. More models. Those are cool. The side that we just passed was all video games, and as you can see, Hot Wheels. That is cool. I would take that model. I'm just curious, I have to know. $25. I like that though. That's pretty cool.
Stuff are all negotiating prices, so.
Yeah, I just like that kit.
Well, if you want on that one, I can do 15 on that guy for you if you want.
Maybe, I might be back for that. Yeah, I might. Yeah. $15 he said he'd do for me on that. I'm not much of a model builder, but I really like that style of race car. Fun pops. More comics. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Over here is all loose one-offs. $3 each for kids to dip their hands in. That's good. Sorry, I am not watching the video screen on my phone, just so that y'all know. I'm kind of wandering down the aisles and recording what I am seeing on the tables. Bodacan back there hiding. Bocantan, I think. Can't pronounce anything today.
What's in Dom's dad's truck?
Die-cast, and more die-cast. And that, unfortunately, is going to bring us back around to where we came in. And I'm going to just peek around a little bit longer, a little slower. If I find something, I will be back to y'all. Okay, I'm going over to the second building. The first one, we scored a bridge track for the slot track that I race at MMS. It's a really nice little bridge piece. It's too bad they didn't have two of them, but the guy cut me a deal on it, 20 bucks. So we'll clean it up and put it on the layout. And I am heading in over here to the next building and we'll see what's what in here.
Jeans and t-shirts.
There, thank you. Looks like the same over here. Holy moly, look at that, a whole nother building to go through. Cool. And once again, right to die cast. That's what it looks like to me. I was never a die cast person. Dark Souls board game. Now, if I happen to see some D&D stuff, we just started playing that with my brother-in-law. That's cool. This guy's got a whole mountain. Wow.
You have to have the Black Series, something. You know that show Breaking Bad. You know the guy that played Gus Fring.
Oh, it's some lightsabers. Those are cool. Legos. More action figures. This is a more collector side, I think, than anything else. Here's some models. Planes. Joe. He's been making dioramas. Those are cool. Nice. I have the slot car of Christine from Auto World, I believe it is. Cool. More Funko, Popco, whatever it is. I just don't understand this. They don't even... I've said it before. I guess I'm just too old for that nonsense. Some more dolls. Musical, Hot Wheels, collectors. Video games, die casts. This side is definitely more collector oriented by far. If you're into the dolls, they're all here.
Pleasure.
More die-cast everywhere. Look at this here.
This controller, I can actually have multiple models powered on and flip a switch. It just
Radio controlled diggers, loaders, cats.
You can do the whole thing by yourself.
when you're by yourself. Now when you go to
These are really cool.
still working on trying to figure out how to break it down. They have two controllers. Yep.
RC rigs. Well done. It must be the dollar bin. $10. Camper and car. Diecast Wonderland over here. Good. Tin toys. That's what I grew up with. I guess not. I had a couple tin, then they turned plastic. Tonka was still metal. Magic the Gathering cards. Another comic book shop way over here. If you're into comics, there is a lot. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh, look at that. Lego figures. Cool. There's some handmade LED signs, $55 each. Seems pricey.
$50 for a Japanese version.
Over here, rigs, models, toys, open toys. Toy chest football is pretty cool. There's some models. Shirley Downey.
Thank you.
Hot Wheel. It's busy, man. Look at that, a Red Ryder. Everybody needs a Red Ryder BB gun with a compass in the stock. I actually got my dad one of those a long time ago, right after the movie came out. It reminded him of his childhood, so who knows what happened to it. Good. That's cool. A lot of metal. Ton of metal over here. It's everywhere. Here's some video games. Kiss Alive figures. I'll come over here. Just show you up close the stuff that's out here. Here's some Kiss dolls. Missing Ace. Glow in the dark monsters. Cool. Excuse me. A lot more albums that I can't keep picking through because I don't have a player. Action figures. Die casts. WWE ring. Look at that, a Raggedy Ann. Holy smokes. Missing Andy though. It's alright. We need to go down this aisle now. Sorry. And then that'll be it. There's only 2 buildings. Hot Wheels everywhere. The Gray Skull Mountain, I think. I don't know. That's almost a little bit beyond me too. There you go, Beans Retro Forever, whoever that is. I just passed another YouTuber digging through. I have nothing to do with collecting this stuff, but I was on the hunt for slot cars. You never know what you're going to find at these places. Especially models. There's tons of models. The Watto. Not my favorite movie. But it was good. Well, I think I'm going to wrap this up and head on home. Oh my gosh, remember those? 79, 80? That's cool. So it's like a walk down memory lane, really. All right. I think I am done and out of here. Alright. I got a long walk back to the car. At least we scored something for the layout. You know, if I knew what they were looking for, I probably could have got more. I didn't spend any money. That's even better. I really came out here for you guys, not for me to spend a ton of money. So we're out here at the Marysville Fairgrounds, is what this is. We are in that building here and the one just across the way. But there's other events going on out here, so you can see how busy it is. It's way all the way out there. It's where we are. So I'll see you back at the car. Well, I hope you all had a good time checking out the new Marysville Toy Show at the Union County Fairgrounds. That's where I am right at the moment. I'm back in my car. I'm getting ready to head out and drive the trip back home. The only thing I got was this set of bridge track for my buddy's track here, MMS, over there at McLean Motor Speedway. He'll implement it later. I believe we're going to have the Terry Delp Memorial next Friday, so I'm going to try and do some videos from that race for y'all so you can see what it's like to show up to just a generic club race. I mean, we're not really even a club. We're just a bunch of dudes that get together and race on a Friday night just to have some fun, right, to get out of the house. So I just happened to computerized lap count it, and it's been growing ever since. So we will see you next weekend, and hope you all have a great week.